This cameras seem like close, right? Hello, hello, hello. What's wrong? This is Tom
and Ruth
from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. We have a new setup today. What happened to my hair again? Something's always happened to my hair. We have a new setup today, so we're just trying to get it. I have my laptop worked on, and I have it plugged into the LAN. So, good morning. Hopefully, everybody's doing well.
Good morning.
Hopefully, everybody is on. Is on.
I don't know.
I don't know either. So we live. Are we live? Yeah, we're running just a little bit. Let's see here. Let me turn that just a little. You know, they always say is do not have a glare behind you when you're doing a live stream. And I always have that glare there. So, and there's nothing I can do about it other than put it's okay. But it's not, it's like, and of course, wires don't have wires behind you and all that stuff. But it's okay. Good morning. So, am I on, darling? Yeah, I'm on. I'm on. Okay, I see it. She's got me on her phone. So, good morning, everybody. Today, I wanted to talk about.
Get there.
Huh?
Where is your chat?
It's right there. My chat's right there. Yeah. Chat's working fine, right?
Okay. It's up there, but nobody there.
Well, how's my internet coming in? Should be coming in fine as I'm on the LAN network.
It's rolling.
Well, it could be rolling on that particular internet you're on. Maybe not mine. I don't know. These internets are something, right? Well, it's okay.
It's probably on her end.
It is on her end, on her phone.
In your end, say.
Yeah, it's just say it's unable to connect to chat. That doesn't mean anything. I can go, hello.
You only can do.
But it goes through. It goes through. It's just the internet's bad on that other one over there. We've been trying to figure out these streams on these internets. I'm on the LAN network, so should be coming in fine. Says there's, I can't see that. 16 on. So just spin a circle there, isn't it? Yeah. Maybe it'll all pop in at one time. I'm not gonna end the stream. What if I can what if I can refresh the chat? I don't think I can. Participants. All right, that's wrong. Participants.
See? The chat there is not working again. You need another phone. And the phone is no internet. Oh.
Well, why don't you ask in there, how is my internet coming through here? I guarantee it's coming through fine. In other words, take this one, put in a chat, how is my internet? Is it coming in? That way you get a guide and just use that as your thing. It's okay. You don't have to have it. I mean, we did it by phone for a long time. Here you go. Hold that for me. Let me get a cup of coffee. Most important thing of the day. Yeah, I'm trying to get away from using the phone. I'm trying to get on LAN network so we don't lose, because the other day on the stream, I was looking at the stream. We lost like 16 times.
Jessica, good morning.
All right, let's say
Judy, Mama Judy there.
You seem upset. It's okay. If we don't have chat here, it's okay. We just have it here on the phone. Good morning, Mama Judy. But Jessica, good morning.
I don't have internet here. It's rolling, Mama.
It's rolling? But I'm on LAN network with this one. You're on that one right there. It's not working. So you're not going to get it, but they could be getting it full stream here.
Red.
Why don't you go turn it off, turn it back on? And that creates a hassle, doesn't it? Okay, so
Mike and Heidi there. Mitch.
come and see. See, look, it's coming through perfectly. So we're getting good internet here.
Yeah. Problem there is you need to use another device for that one.
Yeah, which is the internet is bad.
Yeah, the internet's bad, so we're good. So high five, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much.
Then
Huh?
no.
Let me see that. I don't have to see me here.
Yeah, how you can read the chat there?
I have a phone. And it's coming in perfectly here. See? Coming in fine. We have this phone that we always read before. Yeah. So it's coming in good. So chat. I use a laptop because of the LAN network. That's the only reason I use the laptop. I don't use it for the chat right now. It's because it's not working. So it's okay. It's just that internet's off is causing a problem here with that. But we're having good here. See, I have this set wrong. Let's see here. Get back to that. There we go. Let's see. I don't think I can refresh this. Come through perfectly.
Only your chat there is showing.
Oh, good. Good. So it's coming through good, clear. Hi, Tom and Ruth. Okay, so we can read the chat here, Ruth. So good morning, everybody. Welcome, welcome. She's going to go reset that one. I just turn it off at the outlet and turn it back on.
You're using another phone.
Yeah, awesome. Jessica Smith, good morning. Judy, Foreign Love Philippines, good morning. Kevin and Gemma, good morning. Jessica, Aaron Welker, good morning. How is everything with you? Thank you for coming on. Pork pie. You know what? The other day I was looking at one of your videos and I saw a video you did 9 years ago. Pork pie. I remember you back in the day. So pork pie, Judy Fisher, Mitch Foreigner Love Philippines. Good morning, Judy. Good morning. Kevin, Gemma. Good morning, Aaron Welker. Sorry, I haven't been on in a while. I have a worse sleep schedule due to my the honey badger internet connection, my condo. Oh man, you can tell the internet connection with me is just really having a hard time. Even this morning, we're having a hard time. I don't know if it's everybody that's on it. I don't know. I don't know anything. You know, it's you think you'd know. What it is I have my LAN network here, and yeah, it's coming in. It's coming in now. It's coming in clear right here. Look. So so I haven't been on. So welcome, guys. Good morning. I wanted to talk about today. Lagaya, good morning, Miss Lagaya. Mr. Mitch Brumwell says my internet is coming in perfectly. You guys are very clear. Michael and Heidi is saying. Mitch Brumwell says internet is okay. Coming through perfectly fine. Thank you, Miss Judy. So good. You guys are coming in really good. Michael and Heidi. Jessica Smith says very clear. Mark King, good morning. Very clear. Foreigners love you. Clear. Everything looks great. So it's really good that main thing I wanted to do is have it on LAN network where I can do it as far as to make sure it's all good. The guy, good morning, is coming in good. Picture quality good. Okay. So good morning, Mitch Brumwell. Thank you for the super chat. High five. Thank you so much. Yeah, Miss Ruth, she's fixing that internet. I don't know. Yeah, it's coming in. I'm getting. See, it's coming in good right here. Kevin Ash, good morning. Keith Richards, good morning. How you doing this morning, Lagaya? It's good. When do you think I can enter Manila with a tourist visa? Keith, it's going to be, I think it'll be a little while. I really do. I think it'll be a little while. I think it'll be a little while for anybody can do anything. It seems that they have everything in tourist visas right now kind of shut down. I think it's going to be a little while before you can do it. The most important thing is having the open up. We've really not opened it up for tourists yet. I think someone told me last night. I don't know if it's true or not. On the 28th, they're going to do an announcement on the tourists coming into the Philippines. So maybe they'll have updated information on the other. So Tom Shipman, good morning, Mr. Tom. I didn't get an advertisement. I feel ripped off. So maybe they forgot to hit the on button. It's supposed to be automatic, but you know how that is. I tell you, it's always something with YouTube. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. Michael Heidi, good morning. Scoot, 113. Are you melting out there? Yeah, that temperature is really, really, really hot. Really hot. George Stoyles, good morning, sir. How you doing this morning? Judy, how you doing? Carl Fruning, how you doing this morning? How's Mr. Carl doing? 68. George, good morning. Yeah, sorry about the you know, we just do the best we can with the internet. Hope for the best. Not always it's going to work to my advantage. But what happened? I got my computer fixed, and I'm on a LAN network, and the chat is just not coming in. That's all. I don't know why. I think they're having problems with that, but I don't know. But it's not coming. I can do it on a phone, but I have to use that third party or the second internet, third party Globe internet. So good morning. So it's really hot out there, huh, Scoot? So good morning, everybody, again. Today, I just wanted to talk about really, Kevin, are you wearing tinfoil hat again? Yeah. So one last question. I just want to ask one last time. So how is the internet coming? Is it flowing okay? So if I need to, it says 36 on this morning. So internet, I don't know. It's hopefully it'll be okay. They had what they did also. The flights are coming in, but they're actually changing daily. So someone, Keith, as you're flying into the Philippines, I would actually double check it. Constantly check it. I mean, they are changing all the time. Some flights are being canceled. Some flights are on track. My friends came in the other day on PAL, and it was fine. But remember, they have like the permanent visa. They have, well, the SRB, and she's Filipina. So it was easy for them to come in. It really easy for them to come in. And I think that I got my flour inside my coffee. Got my coffee. I'm set this morning. So, yeah, Mark, seen that video right before you sent it. I hope it helps. Yeah. Yeah, you know, Mark King, I did. And thank you so much for sending it. It's information on the stimulus package and how the stimulus package is working. And thank you so much for that. Yeah, I've still not received it. I don't know that I'll ever get that stimulus package. There's many other Americans that haven't gotten it also. It's not just me. So Bill Pruitt saying, hey, Tom, did you get my message on Facebook? You know what? I did. And it's okay, Matt, Bill. It's okay. I mean, I understand. It said no packages come to the Philippines. You're exactly right, because the post office is actually still closed. Yeah, the post office is still closed, so it's really they're fighting that. Michael Heidi, hey Tom, did you get my message? I did, Bill Pruitt. Michael Heidi saying, waiting for Duterte decision 15th for quarantine. So it's on the 15th, which is 12th today, so 3 days. Yeah, supposedly there's actually going to be on the 30th, there's going to be or 28th, there's going to be a speech online to give updates to people that's actually coming in the Philippines. So Bill Pruitt saying hi to everybody. I shall return, Keith Richards is saying, right before or coming anytime soon. I understand that. So, let's see. Keith, I shall return. Mark King, Tom. I wasn't even looking for that on YouTube. Yeah, the guy, that particular gentleman is a very good guy. He's very knowledgeable. He has a lot of knowledge on that. And I like what he does. He keeps everybody updated. There's a phone number you can call to the IRS and give you updates on it. And it kind of gives you where you can call, but he said he called it 9 times in order to find someone. But the problem is that I'm in the Philippines. I can't sit there on the phone and call 9 times. I mean, I'm lucky to get through. I mean, I have to route my talk. You may come in for Belgium, and they see it's from Belgium, and I hit where you're from. I mean, it creates a nightmare. A friend of mine tried to do it and he couldn't even get in. I'll try in August. Keith Richards, probably the best thing to do is try in August, September, something like that. Good morning, Keith Richards. Gary T, good morning. How you doing, Gary T? How is everything with you? My ANA flight was canceled, but I got a full refund. Keith, that's the thing. People are booking these tickets, and make sure you just get refunds on those tickets. And that's what I would do. Make sure you get some type of, you know, if you had to pay the $10 or $12, pay the $10 or $12. You know, to get it to work. Judy, good morning. Scoot. We got the new case down to only 1,400 in Arizona. You know what? I wonder what the statistics were before. Not the honey badger, but the flu virus. I wonder what the statistics was before on what it was with the flu virus and everything that was happening with that. What I mean by that is, I wonder how many people a year get sick with not just the honey badger, but the flu itself, and how that influences people. People do get really sick with the flu. My question is, 1,400 cases, and I think like really a lot of people are sick. You know, really a lot of people sick. Mark's King is saying hi. Yeah, Mr. B says, where's Mr. B? Mr. B. It looks like the second wave is here, caused by returning. Over 700 new cases yesterday. Saw the room might be returning. ECQ cases are not in Manila or Cebu spreading. Yeah, I haven't heard anything about that. I have not heard anything about that at all. I know that I heard that back, I don't know, it was a month or so ago, they were talking the second round. But wow, 700 new cases yesterday. Mr. B, that's something else, huh? Hey, Tommy Cash, JGBK. How you doing, JG? How is everything? Did you? I sent a lot on Zoom and stuff. And what is the best one? I canceled, but I got a full refund. Judy is saying hi, JG. Michael, Heidi, Mr. B. That is why not. He's waiting. It is very hard to wait. It's very hard for even me. I mean, I'm at the house. Do I get frustrated and can't go out? Yeah, it can get quite frustrating. And not only that, for me, it can get frustrating for the girls and everybody else because we're all here, you know, and it makes it tough. It just makes it tough. Mark King, Michael and Heidi, good morning. Aaron Welker, good morning. Do us U.S. foreigners here in the Philippines still have until the 30th of June and still avoid late fee? Aaron Welker, I don't know anything about that. Now, people are stating something about that. I don't know how you could even have until the 30th to get out when office is closed. The both offices where I live are closed. They're not open. In fact, I talked to a friend yesterday. He even went by there. The office is closed. So it'd be kind of hard. Now, I know in some areas like Davao, the office was open. From what I understand, there's 142 offices. And out of the 142 offices, 35 of them doors were open. But some are just exit clearances. Some are processing visas. As far as extension, I don't know anything about that 30th thing. There's so many that need to leave. There's so many that can't even get out. They're under ECQ themselves. And not only that, if you don't have a bus to get there and you can't get there, how are you going to get there, right? How would you get there? So that creates a lot of scenarios. So Aaron, I don't know. That's a question I'm not really sure of. And according to the website, on the BI website, still everything's as usual. And according to the offices that we've talked to where I live, now I'm only talking where I live. I don't know anywhere else. They're still saying, listen, we're not authorized to do anything at this time until we get a directive. Right now, we're still closed. So, yeah. And now Mr. B is saying, Mr. B, is the office open and can you go in there and can you get extended? Mr. Push on by the BR to get income tax for all online sales. Want anyone doing business online to pay taxes, get business license, ITIN. Might include foreigners, English teachers come in mind. Yeah, yeah. If you're actually doing business online, like you're teaching or things like that, it's there. You know, if you're selling goods, if you're selling the goods through Facebook and things like that, it might be a good idea to get ITIN. Good morning, Matthew. Long time no see. How you doing this morning? Welcome, Matthew. Ogre McToe. How you doing? Welcome, Ogre. Thank you for coming on. Christian Martinson. Good morning. Whoop whoop. How you doing? How is Christian? Yeah. So one last question, Christian. How am I coming in on the internet? Is my internet working fine? My chat is not working over here. I have to use this. I'll have to try to figure that out. I don't know why my chat's not working. It's always something, you know. So how is everything working? Is everything working okay? I see I have 40 on. Yeah, 40 according to this. Here they opened up everything back despite the warnings. Yesterday, a local high school coach tested positive for having football practice. Oh man! Now see that creates an issue and a problem. Yeah, that creates a problem for sure. Christian Martinson, a little blurry, but can hear you. So Christian, you can hear me. Okay, a little blurry. Okay. I am a little blurry anyway. It is hard. It is really hard to do. You try to do the very best you can do, you know, and sometimes it's still not good enough, right? No matter what I try to do, no matter what money I spend, no matter how hard I try to get the internet working and this, that, and other, I think a lot of times it's just luck of the draw. I went and got this laptop fixed and internet was working. We tried it the other day. It's working perfectly. And went to go on this morning. It's fine. I'm using LAN network, this cable behind me. And my chat is not working over here, but I have to use chat over here. So it's like, okay, why is the chat working here? But I did remember someone saying that chat on YouTube Live is not working, and it has nothing to do with YouTube. I do remember that now. It popped into my head. And YouTube Live chat. Now, you guys could tell me if I'm wrong, because a lot of you guys use this, but some do not use the StreamYard and other Streamlabs and things like that. But maybe you guys could tell me. I think the YouTube chat is down. It's not my computer or anything about this. If that chat is down, I understand that's down. Laptop works now, Tom. Needs SS drive. This particular one right here has an SS drive. This laptop has a solid state drive in it. It's 500 gig solid state drive. I think it's got 5 gig of memory. This is the older one. And I had him check it. It does have a solid state drive in it. But that's the deal, you know. Laptop works now, Tom. Okay, SS drive. Jessica, Bill Pruitt. May I ask which is that? Jessica, good morning again. If I missed you guys, I apologize. I'm just saying hi to everybody this morning. I was a little flustered this morning because my chat wasn't working. But come to find out, maybe later I'll have one of the girls check and see if YouTube chat is working on live streams. Sometimes I hear that it's working. Sometimes I hear it's not. At the end of the day, Philippines just doesn't have solid infrastructure of other countries. Yeah, what's going to happen? You guys know, and I don't have to tell you this. I don't know what the revenue would be. Mr. B and Scoot and some of the guys, JG, may know a lot more than me. I think, honestly, tourism, I know that in Florida, for example, 20-30% of their budget was tourism. So if they don't have tourism in Florida, 20-30% of their income comes in, sometimes more, depending on what area you're from, like Orlando or, you know, SeaWorld or Legos over Winter Haven, Lego World, Legoland. The revenue comes in from in that area. It's most of their budget. Here in the Philippines, you know as well as I do, that is the thing here. It's most of the budget. because what happens is you can't uh, you can't get there from here, you know. So if you cut off the tourism and they're looking for people that with more money coming in, how do you do that, right? So it's really a hard thing, and the infrastructure here is good, because look at all the beautiful resorts and all the wonderful things they have here. So it's going to be a learning process for everybody. Scott Scofall, good morning, sir. Good morning. How is everything with you, sir? Welcome for coming on our stream today. Yeah, it's how is Mr. Scott? Jessica Smith, thank you. You're welcome. Scoot is saying, hey, Bill. So, Scott, how is Florida? Now, you know, Scott, you're from Elfers. How's Florida holding up? Are you under lockdown, or can you go out? What's happening there with that? Can you get out and do your things you need to do? So YouTube chat is down, and it's been down. Okay, that's the problem. It's not my computer. It is not my setup here. Okay, good. That's good to know. That's a good feeling. I thought maybe it's my setup. That's the reason I did this. So YouTube chat is down. Kevin and Jim, yes, USA and Australia are going to do shipbuilding in Subic Bay. They pushed China out as they wanted. Kevin and Jim, good morning. How's Jim doing today? Hopefully you're doing well. Thank you so much for coming on, Kevin. We appreciate it. Thank you so much, Kevin. So YouTube chat is down. So okay, it's good to know. So it's not my computer. So Bill, Scott's go for, we're doing good. Lockdown is over. Ogre, lockdown protests start. Democrats tell everyone. Yeah, we're doing good to protest now. Yeah, I know. I saw a lot of that on TV. I saw a lot of things happening there. You know, a lot of it that I see here, honestly, guys, I don't know. It's hard to understand it and believe it and go through it and do it. But on the other hand, it's really it makes it tough, you know. It makes it tough to understand what is right, what is the truth. I mean I don't know. Just because I see it here doesn't mean it's true, you know. So it makes it tough. Bill, you're going to tell us for the Raleigh 19th masks are forbidden and you have everyone in place. Hey, you know what? I saw that. I saw on TV in U.S. a lot of the guys aren't even wearing masks. So there's quite a few people not even wearing masks there. I see. So that can create a problem, right? Thailand may open up soon, but they are talking about visitors needing to apply in home country. Screening must purchase health insurance. Don't think the average plow would be able to. Yeah, Thailand may open up talking about visitors applying for home country, apply in home country. That's going to be hard. It's going to be really different for everybody. Really different. It's going to get to the point to where it's, you know, right now, the particular situation is some areas are under GCQ still. Some areas are under modified. And so some people can actually go out and it's fine. They just have it community quarantine, meaning there is curfew hours, but you must adhere to the wearing the mask and social distancing and things like that. But others are still stating, some other areas are still stating 60 and above cannot go out, and 21 and below cannot go out. So and they are, some areas are enhancing it more, some areas are not. Thailand may open up, so I'm glad to see that. Hey, Aaron, got to go. Love y'all. Have a wonderful day. Americans do not take this virus seriously. Aaron, I know. Good morning. Aaron, so much for on. We really appreciate it and really appreciate you coming on. And thank you so much for spending your valuable time with us today. And thank you for that. Bill Scoot, I watched from a distance. Trump wants me to party there, but yeah, a lot of times too. I mean, you know, a lot of people are actually going to a lot of the a lot of people. Let's see here. So Kevin, later, Aaron. Let me borrow a pen here, honey. Thank you. So, Aaron, good morning. Beachoy is hearing they will open up, but they may not allow Americans to come without quarantine in Bangkok. So, Aaron, Lapu-Lapu are starting to open back up. Really? Aaron, back up. Love. Bye-bye. See you, Aaron Welker. Thank you. Thank you. Aaron, have a good day. God bless you, man. MJ, good morning. How you doing, MJ? How is everything with you? Aaron, it's hard to make the V series when the, yeah, it is. It is. One night in Bangkok. JG, how you doing? How is everything with you? Hopefully you're doing well. And hopefully everything is well with you. And thank you so much. MJ, good morning. Timothy Certain. Are the dogs dangerous there? Hello, Timothy. How you doing this morning? How is everything? And hopefully you're doing well. And hopefully everything is good where you're at. Dogs dangerous. Dogs can be dangerous. It depends on the area. It depends on who you're what area you're at. Some do have or you have to have rabies. If you get bit by a dog, you need to get rabies shots. And if you do that, it does matter. So you will need to get rabies shots for sure. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. So what happens is a lot of the people that actually have dogs in their thing, a lot of them don't take to the vet, and there are rabid dogs out here. On average, you don't see that many because they're usually taken care of before that point. But the vet care here is usually pretty good. There are the paws people themselves are here. They actually are here, and they actually do a good job in maintaining some type of structure what they can. They do give free neuter to some on certain times of the year, things like that. They do some free programs. Mr. B, I'm riding off the tourist segment of the Philippines economy at least a year. It's not a fun trip, new room restrictions. The carefree travels might be over for quite a while. Yeah, in fact, room restrictions, in fact, you can look at it right now. You're right. Not only that, some of the hotels, I don't know that a lot of the resorts and a lot of places will be open a year from now. And I hope they will. I mean, that Delano Resort is beautiful, just stunning place to go. And even Mike was saying the other day, they may not make it out of this situation. So you're going to see a lot of hotels and motels may not just make it out of the particular situation they're in, you know. So I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Yeah, they're worse coming to Campbell. Good morning, M. Jane again. How you doing? Christian is saying hi, M. Jane. Matt Hammer. How you doing, Mr. Matt Hammer? How's everything with you? Yeah, having fun here in Philippines. My internet is driving me insane. How is my internet coming through? Is it blurry? Is it good? Is it bad? Let me know, Mr. Mark King and M. Jane and all. How is everything? So I like Captain Punch. Let's see. Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch cereal better. You know what I love more than anything else that I can't get here is Raisin Bran. And I tried looking for Raisin Bran the other day, and there's none available. And tried to get that here. Ruth and I were. She was telling me yesterday, or you were with her. She had to go yesterday to town. How was? Did you go inside the store, or you're not allowed in? Oh. The younger children are not allowed inside the stores. Sometimes It depends. If what I mean by that, if they're infants and things like that, need to be with their mother, they are, but they're not even supposed to be out. They're making anybody on any more than 2 people on a motorcycle supposed to only be 1 person on a motorcycle now, no more than 1. You can't have 2. Social distancing. Then they are keeping up with that, and they are doing that. Okay, so I'm fuzzy but freezing, and we can hear you. Okay, I could try a phone, but know that would matter that much anyway, and it always locked up and had problem with it anyway. But the land network is about the only thing that I have, and it's working this morning. Stupid. Need a limo scooter. I did yesterday. I did take time and look at something, and I did a video on this, but I didn't publish it. When you come in the Philippines this particular time and you make it here and you're actually going to do it, you may need for sure to get some type of transportation. Transportation is really right now hard to get. You're going to find it's really hard to have some type of transportation. What do I mean by that? A taxi service is hard. You go get a taxi, and a taxi driver may or may not admit you, depending. They're having a hard time because even they're having shortages, and you're not getting where you need to go when you need to do it, right? Because the taxis are full, meaning they're not. Before there was a taxi all over the place, always empty. Now there's not so many, and you almost need to have your own personal driver. So you need some type of motorcycle. You need some type of transportation to get around. A lot of areas, the 3-wheel tuk-tuks, Indian tuk-tuks, are not allowed. Some areas they are. There's just so much criteria. But yesterday I took the time and I went online and I checked on a company that does electric cars. And there's one up in Bohol. There's one up a Bacolod. They're scattered all throughout the Philippines. There's one in Dumaguete. I think there's one in Cebu, one in Davao. And this electric car, what it does, it gives availability that you can actually go around on battery. The problem with that is the battery gives out on you because they're lead acid batteries. Sometimes that's good and bad. So I talked with the guy yesterday. You can attach, of course, you can do lithium, but you can put your solar panel. This does not have a solar panel on the roof. You put a 3, 4, 500 watt. I mean, they make a 500 watt solar panel. You can actually, and they're not that expensive, for $300. They're German made. You can get them through Lazada. There's a guy up in Jinsan's making them now himself. Making pretty nice ones and guarantees them. But you know how that is. But anyway, long story short, I was looking at these electric cars. But the problem is the battery. You can buy the car for $1,000, $2,000, but you really need good batteries in them. So you got to have some type of lifespan with batteries. You can't just have it to where the batteries, the lead acid. I mean, they're going to give you about a year, 2 years of life, and then really that's about it. They're not going to give you any more than that. Because just not going to do it. Scooters, I know 10-foot stretch. I need a limo scooter. I need the weight limit on a scooter to weigh 100 kilo and ride 6 feet tall. There's a lot of great scooters out there that are actually doing a great job. You can actually do it. Now, these cars, there's a limit on weight that you can have in a car. There's a big limit weight on them, meaning you can only have so many kilo inside of a car because it's just not going to carry you. Oh, I've seen scooters with 200 kilo and ride 6 people riding them. So back, G's back. I've seen scooters. What happened, R? I've seen scooters 200 kilo back. Let's see. Okay, good. 250 pounds probably recommended. Yeah, there's a weight limit on them. I had my friend went and looked at one, and it actually turned one that turned me onto it. And he was saying that, yeah, there's a limit, and there's only so much that you can actually put inside them. There can be a problem. It can be a problem. So Judy Fisher's back. Okay, Judy. Judy, how's my internet coming? Is it coming in okay? Spinning here, but it's just internet here is a horrible, horrible internet. Is it spinning there where you're at? Because I see, let's see how it's going here. Yeah, I don't like how it's spinning. Yeah. Hey, Judy Ogre. So, but the car itself goes about 40, 45 kilometer speed. It has a battery life of 60 kilometer to 70 kilometer battery life on that one charge. But the problem also is hills. How did it do on hills, and how does it drain the battery? Because where I live, all it is hills. So battery may not be the best thing unless you got some really high end like Tesla batteries in or something like that. You'd be fine. But I could see it being a hindrance on that. But you do need to have good batteries on these things. It does matter quite a bit. And it costs about $2,000 with the lead acid batteries. You can get, now this is what they call a 3-wheel car. It fits 4 people. They have to be pretty small. It's like a tuk-tuk, but it's covered. It's a covered type car. It has it has everything in it but air conditioning. And it has a radio. It has all the plugs for the phones. I mean, it's nice. They have regular steering wheels in them. You can have it with, and it's just, basically turn on a key or put a key in and just stick your key in and turn it on, push a button, and then you go. It has headlights and tail lights and warning lights, all that stuff, interior lights. Like I said, it has a radio. It has availability for air. You couldn't do an air con unless you made your own and just stuck it in there, but you could not do that. But there are cars here that have that, but you're going to pay $10,000, $15,000 for that particular type car. Jim and Rose, good morning, sir. How you doing this morning? Welcome. How you doing? How is everything? I've seen scooters, 200 kilo rice, to 6 people riding on them. Yeah, they're not riding in our area. They had the P up here at the corner of the street, and people run down through day before my birthday. They were running down through. I said, "Why so many people coming down the street?" I said, "P&P's up here. They're checking everybody. Masks. They're checking for masks. Anybody over 2 people on a motorcycle." They took 225, 3 weeks ago to jail because of that. And not just jail. I'm talking jail, Malibelite jail. So they had to transport them up there. Yeah, serious. It's 200. Yeah, I've seen. You're right. There are a lot of people. They have 200. Man, they were carrying mattresses. The lady down through here, she was carrying the mattress on the back of the bike with her boyfriend or hubby. She had 2 mattresses, one right here like this. Now these mattresses are probably 4 feet by 6 feet. They were the light foam. They were not heavy. They were light, the foam mattress. I see an e-bicycle with 400-pound limit. Yeah, they have them. The e-bikes are pretty cool. E-bikes 400-pound limit. Yeah, I've seen those. Now my bike is they said I've not had that much on there because why in the world would I want to put 700 pounds on that bike? My e-bike is 700 pounds. That's crazy. How are you going to have 700 pounds on there? I mean, it's got the little tires. No way. I mean, I'm 240, 250 pounds. And then you get another passenger like R that's 60 pounds on there. So there's 300 pounds right there. Was it loaded? I don't know. We still made it around very, very good. Make it up the mountain, fine, the whole 9 yards. Ruth and R went to town in the bike the other day. Went there fine, got back fine. But they have the good batteries. They have really good batteries from Scoot. Judy Fisher, good morning. Ogre, yeah. I need to do one on the bikes again because so many people are asking about the bikes. Bill Pruitt, firecrackers tonight. Let's see. All I need over there is via manual transmission. I'm the only one in the family who can drive it. That means more freedom being family, less supervision. Yeah, you know what, Bill Pruitt? That's exactly right. That's exactly right. 100. You know what? That's the thing. It means more freedom. Ruth could probably drive one if I taught her. She could drive the car pretty good. Most people have stiff, shifter here. They don't use automatic. Usually, a lot of times what they say here is if you have automatic, oh, trouble, automatic. What kind of car? Automatic. Oh, I never owned automatic. And the reason why is not very many people own automatic, and not very many people know how to do the automatic. So that's true. Jim Rose, good morning. Yeah, Rose is not letting you out alone. Exactly. How about those Japanese K vans? Just suggesting. Those vans are actually good. Those are actually good vans. They would not be bad. Those K vans would be good. Ogre's great idea. If you can, the thing of it is they have to go in a port. The ports are CDO, which not a lot of things come in there. Not saying they don't. I'm just saying not a lot. The main ports are Cebu and Davao. So when they're shipping in, like all Japan ships to Davao. A lot of Chinese stuff goes to Davao because there's actually more room, more availability. Because the docking for the dock here in CDO is right there at the bus station. I mean, it's literally like you throw a rock right across and you could hit the docks. So it's really tight there in CDO. Not saying, but they have an area where you catch the ships that we caught the ship out. That's really great, and they bring things in there. But it's there a lot of shipping. You know what I mean by shipping? Shipping meaning food container stuff like you don't have a lot of goods coming there. How about those Japanese vans are good? She's afraid I'll get in trouble. Kevin, good morning. Marlon Music, good morning, sir. Welcome, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for the shout out you did for us the other day, and thank you for that, Marlon. Another great channel. You guys check out Marlon's channel. He has a great channel, and I always enjoy going on his channel. It's got very relaxing and wonderful music that I enjoy. Marlon, thank you. Bill Pruitt, you're saying Rose has a short leash. The whole family would come with me. Maybe a motorcycle will have more freedom and privacy. A motorcycle is really a good idea. Problem is it rains every day a lot of times. So you got prepared for that, and you got to get it in a controlled environment, meaning you don't want to leave your motorcycle out all the time. A car at least, or I don't know that I would get a car. I would either get a scooter or motorcycle or an e-bike or maybe a 3-wheel tuk-tuk if they're allowed, or like, that's what Bud Brown has, or a electric car, something like that, wherever's easy for you. A lot of people will go get an electric car and go scoot around town. Now, a license is required for it to drive it. But right now, presently, it depends on the wheels. It has 4 wheels. They will require you to get a license. They will require you to have LTL, and you will need to get a plate for it. But being the e-bike and being a bicycle, we don't have to have one. But if it has 4 wheels, things like that. Now, they say if it has a gas motor, you have to have it LTL. Before the electric, you didn't have to have anything. But now you have to have it. So you have to have a license and things like that. It's always good on a motorcycle to have a license and all that anyway, I just would be a cheap. You're a pretty free ounce. You're a pretty free ounce in your country, but trying to get a big process costs you over $1,000 plus. You have to have health insurance. Kevin P. It's actually going to get really. It's going to get interesting for sure. and I can see that. You're exactly right. It's going to get really interesting out there on what's going to be happening and what's the new norm. What is the new norm going to be? I don't know. I don't know what that's going to be. I mean, it's over my head, and I would not even really want to touch it. I mean, I'm very careful on topics I touch now. I mean, flights coming in. Are there many coming in? Yeah. Are the people on them? Yes. Are allowing a lot of people come in? Not necessarily. They're only allowing so many people to come in. But see, you have to have the correct visas to come in now. Kevin is saying those little Suzuki trucks are kind of cool. Probably don't go over 70. Yeah, they're really cool. I like those. And you're right, they don't go over 70. They'll stick around. You're right, 60, 65. A lot of cases you can't go over 70 anyway here. You can, but it's really hard, and you're not going to maintain it for a period of time. You'd be lucky to maintain it for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, because somebody's going to pull out in front of you. Somebody's going to walk across the street. A car's going to pull out and stand in the middle of the road and block it. The people are going to go from the right lane, which is 4 lane now, 2 and 2. And then some areas have what they call a bicycle lane. They're going to come all the way across, make a left turn. Have a license, don't have a license, I don't know. Jimmy Rose, yes, Manila. They very few automatic transmissions. You're exactly right. I have an automatic, very few. I would like to have a manual put in there and get that car cleaned up and get rid of it. Give it away to someone. It's to the point that car is just sitting out there. It's not doing anything. Will I ever drive it again? Not really. Where would I need to go? I bought that no reason. So I just wasted, a couple $1,000s or so on a car that I'll never drive. And why would I need a car? And it took me a long time to realize, because I've always had a car and I thought I needed a car. And why would I need a car? I don't need a car. Anywhere I need to go, I can ride on those motorcycles. And I have. I've been to Don Carlos on those motorcycles. Ruth and I have been a long ways. We went a lot of places on them. And they were fine. I go to town on those things. I mean, there's one time Ruth was sick and I had to make 5 or 6 trips to town in a short period of time in a day. And did it. And it's real easy to do and back. Internet is good. No spins. Oh, good. Yeah, because I've been kind of wondering about that, Judy, and it's been bothering me a little bit. The chat is off here, but YouTube itself the chat is down, I understand. So this is okay. This is fine. What am I going to complain about? I have nothing to complain about, really. Nobody does. Here, I mean, I'm in a controlled environment. I have my family. I got my girls. I got plenty of food. I need to get more food though. Meaning I want to stock up a little bit more. I want to have just a little bit more. Because there are going to be food shortages to a certain extent, because they're not going to be able to keep up with the need, because they stopped growing. They were talking yesterday about carrots and the carrot farmers and how many carrots that they have, and they were getting so much a kilo. Now they're getting like a quarter in cost. So what are they going to do with all the others? So it's just a mess. It's just a mess. I drove one of those Kia trucks once. Talk about cramped. Yeah, I get cramped in them. I get cramped in those. Those little ones I get cramped in. I can barely get in them. And if I have to shift it, my leg gets up there. It's really hard for me, I have to tell you. And can I get in one? Yeah, I can get in one. Can I drive one? Yeah, I can drive one. Yeah, I see that the new mini trucks, the Cebu imported from Japan, are under 6K. They are. You can actually get a nice van for about 5,000. You're right. Kevin Nash, you're exactly right. And not only that, they're pretty good quality. And what I mean, they bring them in here. They, I would say retrofit. I wouldn't say that. They check the motors, make sure the air con's working good, make sure everything's working good. They put new tires on them. Any dents or dings in them, they bang them out. They repaint it. They get the new VIN, whatever they need to put on there for Philippine standards, and then they sell it. There's some great Suzukis that they sell. They just completely gut them out, put new seats, new carpet, do everything in there, new aircon, they need transmission, whatever they put it in, and they'll sell them for 4, 5, 6,000, and they're nice. I mean, they're not shabby. I mean, there's something that It's good quality. I mean, it's nice. I've been in some. It's very nice. Leather, TV right there at the seats. I mean, the Filipino culture themselves, they can do just about anything. Like this laptop. Tom, I'm telling you, I know what's wrong with it. ABC, no big deal. And he went and did it, and he fixed it. Screw rib, and it's little or nothing on cost, you know, $5, something like that, to fix it. And he had it for a couple of days. That's the thing. I mean, you go get something done, it costs you $2 or $3. But then again, too, guys, inflation's hit here. Inflation is hit. When you go and have something done, say you want to have something done, or you need something fixed, or you need to go buy something, inflation's hit. Things are pricey here. You know, a thing of coffee, a small 5-ounce Canadian coffee is $5. Instant coffee. I mean, a can, the small can's a buck. Now it's $1.25 for a small 5-ounce can. A lot of 3-wheel trucks here. Exactly. Yeah, lot. They got a lot of 3-wheel ones coming in, and a lot of these are the like what you have in Cambodia, Kevin. Same style, same body style, same look, and in fact, I think it's probably imported from the same place. And I saw one yesterday. It's actually 3-wheel truck, and it's a box truck. They actually had a box on it. I never seen one. It's unique. They had one that had a cooling unit on it. It was cooling. It had frozen chickens in it, if you want to buy frozen chickens. They come around about once a month, and so you can actually get some pretty good deals with that. Ruth bought some in town from the same vendor. I'm considered a multi-cab just for transporting building materials. Multi-cab, yeah. It's really a good thing to have. Multi-cab is good. And they work really good. They listen, little full 4-cylinder, 3-cylinder, 4-cylinder motors, depends. Some are just like, 150, 200 cc, 250 cc. That's it. 300 cc. You can get 600 cc. It depends. It just depends. How hard is to get a bike license in the Philippines? To get a bike license, a lot of times what you do, you have to go to the branch. Every area is different, Kevin. Basically what you do, you just go and show me a license, and you pay a fee, and you get your license. Some may require you, if you're commercial, you have to take a driving test, eye test, and all the other stuff. They may require you to drive. But if you're already a licensed driver, say you're coming in from your country and you're already licensed, what they'll do is just issue a license, and you just pay a fee. If you come here and you have an international driver's license, you can actually get an international driver's license. You can drive here for a year. Now, you can do that on USA. There is an international driver's license. I think it costs about $100 in US, and you can actually bring that and you can drive here internationally for 1 year. You get 2 or 3 months of driving time when you get here, a freebie. You have that to do it. But if you're not necessarily driving and you decide later on, I am going to start driving and I'm going to start doing that, there is availability where you can actually go in and get that license. All you do is just go down there and say, hey, I haven't driven, but I want to start driving now. I need a license. And you have to go and you pay a fee. And some may require you, if it's commercial, you get a health test, which means your chest x-ray, things like that. But it's not only that hard. It's not like the U.S. You have to take a book exam. You have to do this. You have to do that. You have to do this. You have to do that. Here, it's pretty self-explanatory because all the signs are in English. So you just basically just go down there and give them your license. And they take it and they, process, get your own license, Philippine license, give both of them back to you. Good morning, Jim and Rose. Multi-cab is good. Good news. I have health insurance now. Kevin P., congratulations. Congratulations. Did you get that, Kevin, from any of the companies like Aetna? Where did you get that from? Did you get it from locally there, from the country, or how did you get that? Bad news, I have to pay $136. Okay. That answered my question. But at least you have it. At least you have it. Congratulations for that. Congratulations. I have to pay, bad news, I have to pay $1.36 per month. That's horrible. Bill, buy an old Jeep. It hauls a lot more. Yeah, I noticed a lot of those jeepneys. A lot of the guys are really struggling on the jeepneys. They can allow visitors to come on the jeepneys and carry them, but they only can carry a small part of what they used to carry. In other words, they could carry uh, every other person, every other seat's available. So they would pack it and say, I don't know how many in there. Say, I'm just going to use an example, 20. They can only haul 10 now. But I think, but yeah, they could haul 20 or more easily before, because they can only haul every other seat. Now, they have plastic assigned to it. They have, like here, and the plastic piece comes over the top here. So if you cough, things like that. And so they have that. So that's kind of cool. Kevin P. Judy Fisher. I have a high deductible, 1,600. Well, you know what? A lot of it. That's exactly a lot of it is now. These are high deductibles. You can here in the Philippines they have what they call maxi cards, maxi insurance, and what it does is it just gives you a flat rate. So for an example, say for instance you're going in, I'm just going to use the example, you can actually buy a Medicard and it goes up to a set amount of dollars. I'm just going to use the example of $1,000. On that, you can set it for any amount you want. On that $1,000, you get the availability. You call them and you give, hey, doctor, tell them what it is, or the nurse, and that company will load that credit card for the amount of money for the insurance that they have. So if it's I'm just using an example, a broken leg or something like that, it's going to cost you 30,000 peso. They'll load that card with 30,000 peso. And what you do is you buy the card, either you pay monthly, right? Or you buy the card outright and there's a limit on it. So instead of putting 30,000, they only put 10. So, and you pay the rest. So when you go, but you walk in with a card and so you have insurance. Yes, here's my card. But that way it gives availability. A lot of people will ask you immediately, do you have insurance yet? Like you do in the US. Yes, I have Phil Health or whatever it is, but I have a Medicard or whatever insurance, Cigna or whatever, and they'll ask that. There are different programs, and what they do is there's one, it's called Cintas, and it's really unique card. It goes to all the Cintas hospitals, and you just pay a monthly fee or quarterly or annually fee, and that's what I do with mine. I just pay an annually fee. And it's about, I average out about $80 a month, $60 or $80 a month is what it is. But now I'm on Medicare, Medicaid. I did not sign up for it in the US. The big question for me is, should I or shouldn't I? But I'm not near any hospital. But if I don't sign up for it, they take out $100 and change, $130 a month. Am I being stupid throwing away that money? But am I going to be going that way? Not necessarily. Do I hold off? Probably hold off. Because and wait until when I can enroll again. If I decide, if say Ruth and I decide to live in the U.S. for 6 or 8 months, and then 6 or 8 months here, so it gives the availability of doing that. I don't know. I got 3 months to make my decision on what to do. 3 months before and 3 months after my birthday. So I don't know what to do. Yeah, most gears are missed because of the bad drivers. Exactly. Yeah. Judy Fisher, I don't think you mind. Philippines, remember Chinese vehicles, right-handed drive. It's true. That's true. That's true, Jim Rhodes. RD Pace, good morning, sir. How you doing? Super Easel, good morning. RD Pace, welcome, welcome. Panoy here. Super Easel, good morning. Panay, welcome, welcome. What I like about multi-cuz, you drive a truck, hauling stuff. If you want to take a family, you can change the cab down home a few hours, and you don't know how. Exactly. You can actually, yeah, you can do. I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you one better than that. Just get you a multi-cab and haul a trailer behind it of stuff, because those multi-cab the cabs are very small. Just haul a trailer behind it for the long, 20-foot rebar and 20-foot steel that you have. Because 20-foot, what they do, they hang it over the top. Well, what happens when you go from the bed over the top of the truck? You guys kind of have an idea what's going to happen 20 feet up in the air. There's a lot of power lines. You have to get the guy with the stick to push up. So you're better off just have a trailer and pull it. And there, you ought to see it going down the road here. It's unbelievable. You see people all having sticks and holding power lines up so they can get down the road. Jim Rose, that's right. I keep forgetting. I've always wondered how difficult it would be to learn to drive right-handed on the left-hand. Yeah, I'm lucky that way. Most of my stuff has always been pretty good about that. Do you need travel pass to go out and about? Yes, Gary T. That's why it sounds like things change daily. They do. Yes, I do. I need a travel pass now to go out. 60 and above and 21 and below. RR went out yesterday. I don't know. Did you guys get a pass or you just go? Okay. They just went. All right. I'm not going to go, just went. I'm not taking a chance. It's not worth it. Pain in traffic. Yeah. I can drive a car and truck 20 tons, but not have a bike license more 50 cc. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning, Chris Taylor. Good morning. Good morning. If I travel Cebu and fly Manila, first I will be R. Yeah. There you go, Chris. Okay. Hello, I'm Jane RD. Chris, if I fly Cebu, would I guarantee? Would I be quarantined? Yes, you would be quarantined automatically, no matter where you fly into. You fly into Manila or Cebu, you're going to go in quarantine for 14 days. And it's depends on where you fly and who is there and why. It varies. You can pick your hotel, but sometimes they pick a hotel for you. Good morning, Chris Taylor. How is everything? Jim and Rose. Most of the jeepneys in Manila carry 21 people. Now you can only carry 10. Exactly. Okay. That's exactly what I was thinking about. So 21 and 10. Okay, that does matter. That matters quite a bit, right? I think that happens quite a bit. You know what I mean? Bill Pruitt, drops into lockdown. The business will be able to make money. Probably roll back some profit room. Yeah, RD Pay Store, good morning. Yeah, a lot of times you're going to find a lot of the jeepney drivers and a lot of the businesses here, honestly, it's going to have a hard time financially. I mean, it's tough. It's tough with anybody. I know for me, there'd be no way in the world I could afford to have a business open and maintain some type of employees. I was talking to Ollie the other day. He pays his guys, and he's been kind of paying them along the whole time. What a good employer he is. Of course, you know, he's Turkish American. And what a wonderful man he is by doing that. And thank you, Ollie, for doing that, because it's not like, I mean, they're listen, every little bit helps. And they give them rice and they give them food and some type of salary so they can maintain a life and have existence there. And that's really nice. And I'm glad that he can do that for them. It makes it really nice. I think the hardest thing to do is if you're living here in the Philippines and you just don't have that rights, or you just don't have that. Things can open up a little bit easier when a lot of businesses are open. Most businesses that we come across now are closed. You'll find that most are just could not struggle and survive during this time. So this next 6 or 8 months is really going to be a kicker here in the Philippines for a lot. And I wish the best for many of them, because there's so many great businesses here that I've been dealing with in my past. It's just not going to make it during this. Even some of the good quality businesses that that sell cars and things like that, good mechanics, they're going to be having a hard time. I stop a minute and take a coffee break. Sorry. What it is, my throat gets dry, and I have to talk. Morning, Mark Messick. Good morning. Yeah, you would be quarantined in your entry, and then they will give you a pass to go throughout the country. I didn't explain that to you, Chris. You would get a pass to go throughout the country. So whatever pass that you give you. So for an example, if you kind of fly into, you gotta go through the quarantine, you'll get a piece of paper that you've been in quarantine. If you go into Cebu, you'll get a piece of paper after 14 days. They're going to test you. They're going to send it back in. And they're going to test you and give you an idea. You go in quarantine here and have to pay $85 a day. Mark Messick. I was thinking about making an RV out of jeepneys. You could. RV business would be fantastic here. Oh, man. Opportunity there also. RV business. Let's see. Bill Pruitt. Let's see. Chris Taylor. Mark Messick. Thank you. Thank you again, Bill. Thank you so much, Bill. I did get your message, and I appreciate it. I was thinking of making an RV out of jeepneys. RVs would be really, really, really nice to have. You go into quarantine here and have to pay $85 a day plus your C19 test on arrival in quarantine. I don't know what they charge you for the test here. I don't know anything about that. I know that If you're an OFW here, there is some benefits. But if you're coming in as a American with your Filipina, they put you in quarantine, and then you have to pay for the test, whatever that is, and then you have to, of course, pay for the room in the hotel. It's not going to be free. But that's gonna vary in price too. Ron Bowden, good morning, good morning. How you doing? How's everything? Mark Messick, good morning, sir. Brother Jim and Rose, you see, read food trailers being hauled by cars, small trucks, at least around my neighborhood. Yes, I do live in Manila. Okay. You do see a few trailers, at least around my neighborhood. Yeah, I've not seen any trailers here, Jim. But there you go. I've not seen any where I've been. Be nice to have a few though. But you know what? That's a good business to be into right there, right? My eyes itching again. That's not this allergies. So Jim, so they have them up there, huh? Let's see here, Jim Rose. Good morning, Ronald Bowden. How you doing, Ronald? If you go to positive, you go to hospital, $250 a day. Oh my goodness gracious alive! Ah man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Isn't that something? Kevin, trailer business. Tom said might be good. Weld up trailers and sell them. Did you know Brian's wife is trying to have a baby right now? I did not know. I did not know. Brian's wife, Brian Philly? Brian Philly's wife? SF? Good morning. How you doing, my friend? Brian Philly? His wife's not. Is she pregnant? Oh, Brian. I am so sorry. Brian farming in the Philippines. I know you're talking about now. Too many Brians. I got Brian's. So is she really? Congratulations to him. Congratulations, Brian. Awesome. Awesome. Brian. I can't think of her name. Not Melanie. That's Philo's. Marcel. Awesome. Congratulations. I hope positive attitude there. Everything. No, Farmer Brian. Congratulations. I hope power out to him. Man. Congratulations to him. I know he's excited. Did you know Brian's wife? Good morning, Steve D. How you doing, sir? Welcome. How you doing, Steve? Thank you for coming on, spending your valuable time. Ronald, good. Sent you something. There's Fred Newsbreak. I don't know if you have already read it somewhere or not. Oh, okay, Ronald. Thank you, Ronald. Ronald, thank you so much. Thank you so much for sending me the stuff. Mr. Mike T, man. Oh, so many of you guys always send me some great stuff, and thank you so much. Bill Pruitt, Bill Pratt. Thank you, Bill, for sending the stuff. I got some guys that really take care of me, and I want to thank you for that. I want to thank you, all the guys sending me stuff all the time. I mean, Ruth and I yesterday were thinking, thank you, Kanoi. Thank you, my brother, Kanoi, for always sending me stuff. So, Farmer Brian, don't slip the pass. Yeah, one got past the goalie. Chris Taylor, could my wife fly to Manila for Cebu, be with me and quarantine me? Now, that's a good question. I don't know, Chris. I would say I don't know. Now, what you could do, I tell you what you could do. Why don't you call the send an email to Bureau of Immigration and ask them, or to the not the immigration, to the and ask, see if they could make that happen. Yep, she's at your doctor's baby place right now. Congratulations for that. I hope everything goes well for them. Health. Listen, she's had such a hard time of it. You know, I want to be the best for them. He must read a better goalie. Oh, yeah, that's exactly right. Yeah. So the doctor's baby place right now. Good morning, Britt in the Philippines. Good morning, Britt. Chris, you made it on one of my streams. It's about time. You never come on my streams no more, but I go on yours. I'm teasing with him. It's this thing. Yeah, I went on a stream the other day. He says, so you decided to make it on my stream, huh? And so I'm telling you now, it's about time you made it on mine. Huh. I like teasing him. It's okay. If Chris lived over here by me, I don't know, I'd give him heck all the time. I'd be banging on his door and see what kind of food he had to eat. He'd be banging on my door for cake. Him and Mel. But you know what, though? Thank you for coming on, Chris. I'm just teasing with you. You know that. Ogre, it must be, better goalie. So, yes, Kevin, I think they pulled a goalie in old time. Yeah, OT. Yeah, good for him. You know what, man? I tell you, I talked to a friend yesterday, nurse. It's church, and he's telling me that a lot of babies are coming in. Not well, just not, but there are a lot of babies being born right now. That's what happened back like in October, November for all this happened. He goes, I don't know, but there's a lot of babies. So can you imagine what's going to be in like January, February next year? Wow, huh? A Brit. That's outrageous, Tom. That's exactly right. That's outrageous. Yeah. My flight 24 still not canceled. Okay, so your flight's still good. You know what? I wish you the best, Steve. I know you're trying to get out of here. And you know what? You got a beautiful wife. She's pregnant. Her baby is due in August. You're going to be gone. She's going to be down there in Don Carlos. She got a family there, of course, right there close to all her family and everything. She needs anything else, she has to yell. Okay, I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, you just yell. We'll be there. Well, 2033 will be Attack of the Honey Badger Teenies. Exactly. Oh my goodness, yeah. There's going to be quite a few. And I agree with you. There. I think the hardest thing would be, what do you do? It's like someone said the other day. He said, I'm home all the time. I'm just, it's like that's just the way it is, So what do you do, right? After being closed for cleaning, the BI is probably busier than one line guy at a butt kick contest. Good luck with a phone call. That's true. Yeah, and they're not even open yet. We called. CDO just don't answer the phone. So I reached out to a buddy of mine. I said, when you go down there, he said, Tom, you can't even get in. You can get in through the grocery side, and you come back around. You go over there because I had many people ask me. You go in there and you go up there, but the door was locked. I did see a bunch of people in there, but they did not open up the door. So that was yesterday. Now, does that mean they're open or closed? That don't mean anything. That means we still don't know anything. Now, Davao, I know is still closed because Ruth just talked to someone there, and it's still in operation. I mean, not in operation. They did not get a directive yet to be open. Now, Britt, is yours open there in Naga? Can you get your visa stamp there? Or you're either you may be on 13A. So, Britt, can you get yours there? I don't know. I know that some of the guys in Manila, there's still depends on the offices, guys. I did not know there's 142 offices in the Philippines. There's 142 offices here. Ronald Battle, hello. Britt is saying Ronald Battle, hello. So good morning, Makoto Hasabi. How you doing, my good friend? How is everything with you? And good seeing you here. And thank you so much for coming on and spending your valuable time with us today. And thank you, Makoto. And thank you, Kevin P, SF, all you guys, Ronald, Steve D, Britt, Kevin, all coming on. Ogre, Chris Taylor, JG, Kevin Nash, my good friends, Mark Messick, RD Pays. Thank you guys for coming on today. Makoto, good friend. So, Britt, question is this. Is the office open where you're at? If it is open, are they processing? If it's not open, okay. How's that? Bill Pruitt, it took me a while to understand how life runs around malls. Philippine government offices can be in the malls. Exactly. This particular office that I'm talking about is they just moved from one area to another, from what I understand. I don't even know where they were at before. And it just moved recently, this last 8 months or a year. No, less than that, 8 months. And they moved into the mall, and it gave them more room and this, that, and other. And they moved into the mall, and because I've been in there a couple times before when I was on tourist, and then it was easier for me to do that because it was easier there. But now it's overrun with so many people from Korea and China and everything else. I mean, overrun. I mean, a lot of people are coming in and moving into Mindinao. There's so many people moving into Mindinao. And business life, because it's growing. We got a new airport coming here, so a lot of people are actually coming here. That's at Bukaki. Good morning. Let's see, Kevin Nash. So he did not answer my question. Oh, Yes, Tom, you can extend your visa at the moment. Okay, so you can there where he's at Naga. Okay, so at the present time today, in Naga you can do it. Where we're nobody can do anything. Yeah, Naga. It took me a while to understand how life revolves around it. Yes, Steve D, you're right. It's a copy. Be right back. Got to get the coffee. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. What's the most important thing in the morning with me is coffee, number one. Girls were really lax getting up this morning. Ruth was tired, tired, hard day at the office, and so they were doing their thing this morning, sleeping in, and it's wonderful to sleep in, right? Hi, Scoot. Ron Bowden, how is everything in Alabama? How is you and your girlfriend doing, and how is everything there? And hopefully you're doing well. I know for me, it's kind of like it's been hit and miss for. I said, okay, let's go out. We can go out. Let's go out. So we went to go out the other day and said, no, you can't go out. What do you mean you can't go out? Well, they changed the rule. Well, what is there, a board somewhere or a whiteboard where I can check? I mean, it's like, okay. So we found out on the radio that you can't go out. And R went out yesterday to get first school. She had to have chest x-rays and stuff like that. So it creates a problem. Creates a problem sometimes. Kevin, I thought Scoot said for folks stay out of Bukidnon. JG, he did. He said for people to stay out of Bukidnon. There is a lot of people. Seriously, you wouldn't believe it. The other month they were talking how up in Manila how it's growing here, and on the news how Mindinao itself and Bukidnon is growing. But you got to realize Bukidnon itself, it goes from CDO all the way over. I say DO, almost a CDO. It's like 4 kilometers, 8 kilometers from the town proper, and then all the way over to Davao. That's a big thing, and that's just north of I'd say northwest to southeast, and then that just counts that, and then up and down. It's huge. It goes all the way down, all over the place. Lake Okeechobee. Stay out of Bukidnon. Scoot's saying, I got finished cutting the grass. Fixing to go take a shower in a bit. Ron about it, exactly. That's what I need to do today. R and I are going to do after this live stream today. We're going to scoot outside. We're going to weed eat the yard, get that cut. It's been. It seemed like we cut it 3 times the last week, but it's actually been about 10 days. We cut it 3 times the last 10 days. It literally just grows. It's this caribou grass. It's like St. Augustine, but it's a more greener grass. But when you're getting rain every day, how do you keep it from not growing, right? It's literally grows every day. I need to get me a cow. But problem is we have poop everywhere, and then RR step in it all the time. Yeah. Right, RR? Yeah.
I don't like sweetie.
One thing that both impressed me and stressful about the Philippines is how different it is from one province to the next. It can make travel aggravating, but it's still so diverse. That's exactly right. It can make travel aggravating. My friends are in Cebu. They're trying to get over here, but they can't. They can't. They said, so Tom, we'll have to make it another time. So they're actually going to head up to Luzon and start their house. They came into Cebu and they were trying to get over to see me, but no buses are running. They were actually getting the ship runs from there to CDO. They could get there no problem, but getting from CDO here was a problem. They tried to hire a car to come here, and the car was going to charge them $100 when it's normally about $60. He said, I loved you, but I don't want to do that. Not only that, he says, I understand if I have to get a travel pass and I may be quarantine involved in it. And I said, I understand what he meant by that. So I said, don't worry about it. I mean, we'll catch you on the flip flop. We'll catch you next time. So it's just the way it is. People wanting to come visit, and he's a good friend of mine. He goes back I used to work with him and his wife back in the day when we worked at Ecolab. So they're back. He does 6 month in, but he just flew into Cebu Monday, Tuesday. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Not Monday, Tuesday. Last week, Monday, Tuesday. Went through the quarantine, and they let him out. Got tested. CDL buses are running. Just need a travel pass. Yeah. CDL buses are running now, today, and day 4 yesterday, but they weren't running that time when he was trying to get over here. At that time, they just then opened up the ship to get here. Girlfriend just told me they have OFW sleeping all over the place in Manila, even under bridges while trying to get home. Yeah. I heard the same thing. I heard the same thing, SF. It showed that on news. It was really disheartening. There's a lot of fake companies supposedly selling tickets, and there was I don't know, 60 or 80 people stranded there because they were sold fake airline tickets, and they thought they have a flight, and they did not have a flight. So some company sold them, and I felt so sad, very sad for them. On search, you can go out and the Kung Flu then get you. Then a sudden every day the Kung Flu will get you. Go figure. Exactly. That's exactly right. That honey badger is going to get you no matter what, right? You just have to do the best you can. You're right, Britt. I agree with you, my friend. It's one of those things. It's like, oh, it's so frustrating. Ron, yeah, that's how we were. Had rain 3 times last week. Cut 2 acres about twice a week. I tell you what, it's just a little bitty lot. I could do it. Well, it depends. I could probably do this if I get started on it in the next 30, 40 minutes. I can do it in an hour and a half. But when that heat hits in, and I'm in the middle of that heat, I'm telling you, man, I'm like a egg in a frying pan. I am hot, and it takes me. Hi, Anthony Keller. How you doing, sir? Welcome. Thank you so much, Anthony. Thank you so much for coming on. How is Anthony doing? Gary T. 200 stuck in there because the best to fight. Yeah, 200, and then there was some guy had sold him some tickets for some guy, some company. There was a bunch sold tickets to. They were fake. Sad. So yeah, many. RD Plays. Thank you so much, RD. Thank you so much for coming on. Have a good day, and thank you for spending your valuable time. You guys check out his channel. Sleeping on bless the hearts, no place to sleep. And yeah, Ron, I tell you, that's exactly right. I saw them. They were sleeping. They were actually staying on the ground, on the grass outside the airport. And one of the guards there saw that their need and saw no water, no food. And then a couple people came in support, and they ended up getting food and everything because of the police and the PMP and some of the officers there and security all pitched in to help those many men and women and babies that were trying to fly out. So shout out to the wonderful, wonderful people. I got to tell you, you cannot beat it. It's like when I was there at the airport, it was hot and I was sweating like crazy, and I was sitting there waiting for my bus to take me over the terminal. And I was sitting there, and it was really hot. The guy comes over and he says, "Sir, you're hot." And I said, "Yeah." And he says, I said, "How much is the water?" And I reached down and gave him, that's 20 peso normally. And he says, No, it's free today. You need it. So I said, No, let me give you money. I have money. No, he walks away. Just a vendor. And he needs the money. So it's just out of the goodness of his heart, he gives me the water. Really nice. Mikado Husby. Now, who is saying if you're healthy, you can't catch the Kung Flu? Oh, I did not know that. I wonder if Jim and Rose like Manila, if they would like to go away a bit further out. He think it was mentioned Manila. Yeah, he did. He did, Kevin Nash. Jim and Rose is from Apopka, Florida. And I think he's still in Apopka right now. It was on the news here yesterday about people sleeping on the bridges. It's really a horrible thing. I wonder if Jim and Rose like Manila could get away a bit further. Britt, yeah, Britt, I agree. I don't know about healthy or not, you catch it or not. I don't know. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Ruth said to me yesterday, should we go to church? I said, honey, I would say yes, but I would say, you know what? But that you go to church and you are go to church. I'm not going to go because I'm not going to take the chance. But what if you bring it home to me? I said, you make the call. But I said, I'm not going to tell you what you can and can't do. But I said, I don't know. So I'm not going to put you in quarantine, right? So I said, what do you do? Because I know they're not going to take out all the pews of the church to do social distancing. They're going to have pews stacked on top of each other like they normally do, and we're going to be packed in there. And so, because church always packed, I mean, there's a lot of people in that church. So what do you do, right? So I don't know. I don't know. I walk until I reach the jungle. It's like king, but not everyone can do that. I'm truly best. Yeah, you are, Bill. You have that knowledge. People living under bridges, cemeteries, places people normally don't live in the Philippines. Exactly right, Mikado. Exactly. I feel for the people. I mean, it was many people, and it's not just there. There are hungry people just sitting out on the street just wanting food, and I feel bad for them. Yeah, I should buy tickets from a reliable company. Exactly, Steve. Yeah, and I don't know the company or anything about it. I don't know the details, but it's just sad for me to see that. I go, what do you mean they bought tickets? But they literally, and these people were smart. Said, yeah, we bought it. They printed it out, the whole 9 yards. Went to go get on a flight that day. And they said, there's no such tickets. Yeah, Mikado, one more try, Mikado. Gary, did you blog your birthday party? You know what? I did. Well, I did. It's online. I was looking yesterday, and I was talking to JG. You can do different things. We can actually vlog it to Facebook and Twitch and all the other things, but I'm not really that handy on the computer. I have a hard time getting the stream going, much less trying to get a vlogger. Guarantee. So I was having a hard time. Even this morning, I was having a hard time getting the stream going this morning. Yeah. Tom, did you see that video of one foreigner got detained trying to travel without proper paperwork during lockdown? I did not see it. Hey, Steve D, they put 200 and change in jail for coming out of Don Carlos, Quezon, and here the other day for not wearing masks. More than 2 on a motorcycle. PNP was up here day before yesterday on my birthday, and I did not know that, and they were checking people. And any more than 2 on a motorcycle, they were detaining them. I saw where they're detaining them. They're actually pulling people off the road. If you don't have a mask on, or if you don't do the rules, they pull you off and they will detain you. Some will tell you, listen, give me your phone number. We're not going to be mean here, but some, of course, kind of want to fight the system. If you walk in the jungle, yeah. Scoot saying, Bill, if you want jungle, you've been Mambo's ants dinner. Mikado went on a couple years ago, riding around the night place, not comfortable. There was people laying on the sidewalks. I know. True story, Bill. Not many can do that. The jungle is a long ways from the airport in Manila, depending on what you can do in the jungle. I saw a packed jail news story. Pretty out passes, people without passes rounded up. Exactly. Davo Don, pencil thin mustache. How you doing, my good friend? Thank you for coming on. Thank you, Davo Don. We really appreciate it. Thank you for coming on. Anyone want a cannoli? Yeah, you got one? I could use good cannoli. I haven't had a cannoli in forever. I could use a good cannoli. Great with coffee, cannoli. In fact, let's check my coffee here and see how we're doing. We're doing good. Marshall Islands. How you doing, my good friend? Thank you. This is Marshall Islands. I'm in Vegas, and I'm on a high. Marshall, don't spend all your money. You won't be able to come back. No, I'm happy you're doing good. Marshall, good to see you. Thank you for coming on, Marshall. Steve D. Travelers is the name of the, Travelers Clad. Okay, check it out. Gary T, 90 minutes so far on your live stream. What's the longest line? You know what, Gary T, that's a good question. You remember back in the day when I first started doing live streams, we were doing them for 5-6 hours. We were doing live streams for 5 or 6 hours, and it got to the point to where Ruth and I would start them at 8 and end at 1, 12, 1, and it got to the point we changed it. That was the longest we would do. We have been known to do a 6-hour live stream back in the day. I tend to do my live streams an hour and a half to 2 hours, only because people, they get tired, the content get tired, and they go on. So 2 hours, 10 minutes, something like that is really my normal stream. And I've noticed that before that I did research. How long should you do a stream? And Daryl Eves and all the guys saying it's about an hour and a half, 2 hours. Gene Elastic Castro, good morning. How are you? We're doing good, Gene. Thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate it. In 90 minutes, you're exactly right, Gary T. It has been 90 minutes. We're doing good. Before we had a slow start, man. We were having a hard time starting the stream today because the internet and my chat's not working on my laptop. I don't know why. They said it's down. Britt, are you still here? Are you having a problem? Does the chat come in on your laptop? People are saying that they're having a problem on YouTube with that. Good morning, Gene, again. Jakey, I remember 4 hours plus. Yeah, exactly. We used to do 4 hours plus. Too much, too long. Hard to keep content going, hard to keep everybody into the streams. I hope, and I was talking to JG about this, I hope to try to enhance it, and I was thinking, should I get Zoom or what should I get to enhance it? Because I have people that I want to bring on, like a doctor, an attorney, and you guys can ask questions to them, or just stuff. You know what I mean? Many live streams too long. Exactly. Probably an hour and a half to 2 hours is really the best streams. That if you're going to do one, do it for that, and that way gives people time to do their thing, and they go to the restroom and come back, and this and another, and then they go to the other. There are so many live streams, and so many. What it is, and what I mean by that is you go on one live streams, and then some are staying at home and saying, "Hey, do a live stream. We're bored," but I do 4 a week now, and it's hard for me to keep up. And then plus my videos. I mean, I did a 30. I mean, time you set it up and time you do it. You guys know. I mean, it's a lot of work. There is a good movie. Tom is saying Davodon. Me, yeah, 2 hours tops. Yeah, Davodon. 2 hour tops. Hour tops. Davodon is saying hours. Hour tops, or maybe 2. Yeah, Davodon. Yeah. And I agree with you. I'm going to close this one down in about another 10, 15 minutes. Very first time I visited the Philippines, I visited a girl who lived in a squatter area, Manila. That was like slums, very scary. Same thing with me. I was scared. I was scared. I could not understand why that is how could you live like that, and the smells and the odors, and I'm going, oh my goodness gracious alive. When I got down even in this area, I said, even I'm in the province, they live so much better in the province than they do in a lot of the areas in Manila. Really. I mean, they have houses, they're clean. It's not saying they're not clean. I'm just saying they're in Manila. I was going, it just smells walking the trash on the streets. You had to be watched where you step. You never know what you're going to step on. It's a different world there. Makoto, exactly. And it's the same with me. The very first time I came, it was like that. And the time I came with Ruth, met Ruth, it was just such an enjoyable thing. And she took me to areas because she's very familiar with Manila and a lot of the areas up there because her family's actually from Bohol. And so she just took me around, and I really enjoyed it. She got booked a room and everything. I have no problem with the internet anymore. It's the brownouts. It's the problem. Hey, Britt, I understand. I could set you up. I could set you up with a solar system. Really simple. Get you a panel. Buy your panel. You buy a 200-300 watt panel to serve all the need that you would need in your house for a battery and for your babies to keep them cool and the brownouts on your internet and things like that. It depends how many what you want to do. If you want your laptop or your computer and your babies, of course, the computer will burn a lot though. It will burn a lot. Your monitors will burn a lot of power, but you need to get good batteries. The key is like a heart. The batteries are the heart of the system. Only thing solar does is just charge it. That's all it is. Solar is charged. Batteries are the heart. And then the heart flows out, and that flows in. You know what I mean? There's a good movie called Cavite. I have to check that out. Cavite. Huh. Gives you good conditions there. Yeah, idea conditions there. Yeah. That's true. That's true. Brett, I have no problem. You know what? Scoot set me up on that. Scoot's very good at solar. Yeah, too many live streams. Yeah. I literally, well, what it is too, guys, you got to understand me from my standpoint. I have channels that I support, but I have friends that have channels that had channels before I got channels. They had channels a long time before me that I support them. And what I mean by that is I go on their streams and support them because they're friends and I support them before. Will they get angry? You'd be surprised how many people will get angry. You'd be surprised. People get angry because people take it so seriously on it that people get angry on YouTube so fast and so quick. Am I right? And people do. You don't come on my stream, you come on this stream, you do their stream, but why didn't you come on my stream? And it gets to be neener thing. Oh, well, why didn't you come on mine? But you were on his. Well, I saw you on 4 streams, but you never came to mine. Now my feelings is hurt. So what I tend to do is try to get everybody all I can. If I have 4 or 5 of my friends that's online, I won't go on a stream because it's here, this person's a good friend of mine, this person's a good friend of mine, this friend's a good friend. And so I make this person angry. And then this person angry, this person angry. Because they go back and check competition. It's just nature. A lot of the guys do that. And so I'll get people say, Tom, well, I was on a live stream the other night. Why didn't you come on? I'm terribly sorry. I didn't know you were on. What's your schedule? Well, I have one every day. Well, it's hard for me to get on those streams every day. And it's hard for me because, I have a life too. I have family. I have things. We eat, we do things. So it's hard for me too. But then again too, I'm a RVer, recreational vehicle guy. So I'm on many streams in RV. And so, the Pippi Petersons and the Jeans and all those guys, I'm always on the camper van. I'm always on their streams, and they do streams all the time. And they'll have, 2,000, 3,000 or 4,000 on. Will they know I'm there or not? Yeah, they'll know I'm there or not. They keep up with it. Everybody keeps up with everything. So I don't want to make anybody mad at me. I got enough people mad at me for not coming on the streams or coming on this, that, and other. It really should matter. I mean, but I'm loyal. If JG's on, I'll go on JG's. I'm loyal. I mean, I try to be always loyal because Scoot's on, try to go to Scoot's because they're always here with me and all this, that, and other. Ronald's on, whomever's on. I mean, Tim D did one on Tim D's. And so he's always on. My brother Christopher comes on our channel all the time. JG, Tom, for free service, you could beat StreamYard. For free, Tom, did you return that Carrera? Did you return that karaoke machine? I did. I didn't have one. But somebody was singing though, man. Did you hear it in the background, someone singing? It was something else, Kevin. I was going, why is so many people singing? There is a free service you can't beat StreamYard for 20 free hours. 20 free hours a month, yeah. I would eat that up in 1 week. But yeah, Mr. Bruce told me about it. He sent me some emails, tell me about it, and tell me he was at his extent, him and Arlene. And so, there's a couple others sent me some information about it. And I thought about StreamYard, but it's browser based. As you know, they've been attacked recently on StreamYard's been attacked, meaning they've been hacked. There's a lot of information that's gone out on the web, and so I kind of stayed away from it. In fact, yesterday, someone said that they changed from StreamYard to Zoom because of that. I don't know, but Zoom, you have to get what they call the webinar feature, and it can cost you $50 a month. But you can have up to 100 people on a thing. But I don't want to pay any of that stuff. If that's the case, I'll just stick doing what I'm doing. But I want to bring people on. That's the thing. Paper or plastic? I say paper. I don't like plastic anymore. I miss paper. I love my paper. You know why? You know why I love paper? So I can burn it. You burn plastic. No, I do miss paper, man. Did you guys notice that? Everybody's going to plastic, but now they're going back to paper, aren't they? Plastic's no longer allowed in supermarkets here. So, Mikado, there's the Smoky Mountains. Oh, it wasn't the Smoky Mountains. Okay. That's the area near Graveyard in Manila Stumps. Yeah. You're right, Steve D. I know exactly what you're talking about. I know JG has AC on tonight. JG does have his AC on. So does Tom. Tom is sitting on his couch during a live stream with my AC on. And I can't see that. 103 on. So I don't want any part of Smoky Mountains. Whatever happened to that cow? Guarantee we had it for dinner. I had that cow for dinner. No, it's the neighbor right down here that owns the rice fields. It's his, and he took it back home. he has, I don't know, this guy, he must have owned I could see him owning all this land at one time. He's an old farmer. I think he owns this lot here. If I had the money, I'd buy this lot right here next to me. I would buy it. So Britt, I do long live streams because not everyone can join at the same time, different time zones. Yeah, I understand that, Britt. Yeah, I understand that. You're right. And there's advantages doing live long streams because all your vloggers that you've been vlogging with a long time are right there in bed, they're sleeping. So when they wake up, you're on. You're exactly right. And I should vary mine too, but I don't. I'm an early bird kind of guy. I would have to do one at 4 in the morning, and I don't want a job anymore. I want to be retired, not tired, right? Kevin Nash, good morning. Ice, water, and cool thoughts. JGBK is saying. Kevin, if Tom sings karaoke, the walks run away. Amen to that Scoot. It's funny. There was somebody singing the other day. I was saying, man, or tell them to put that back. They cannot sing. They are so horrible. Inverter is the heart. That's exactly right. The inverter and the batteries. You're right. Yeah, because I say the inverter is the heart, but really the batteries. Now, for me, I'm thinking the batteries, and I'll tell you the reason why. The batteries is what the capacity will hold for the whole charge. For an example, if I want to put an aircon on, I need to have the battery supply power enough for that. If not, the sun could power it up during the day, but you have no solar panels, but it's not going to maintain it. The batteries will not maintain it. So I don't know how to explain it like that. That's just me talking. But I'm not very good at that. Tom, it's a YouTube thing with the comments. The servers can't keep up with the current demand. Some users are given higher priority, but not sure how the algorithm works. Is that what it is? Is that what it is? I'm not seeing any comments here. YouTube says it's down because I asked before. Ruth says it's because I use land, but land has nothing to do with that because, as you can see, I'm getting good flow of people here today. So, yeah, I'm cheap. I'm not going to pay $50. Cheap. Well, you think about it. What would I use 50 for? To bring people on, right? And I can use, as JG said, the StreamYard. I'm just scared. But I'm thinking about if I use StreamYard maybe with another software and encrypt it or some type of encryption. Like use the StreamYard with maybe XSplit. So I can tie XSplit into StreamYard. And I could do that and encrypt it, but no, I can't control it. So I don't know. I'm over it's over my head. 40 years ago, people were still living in buildings with World War II damage in Manila. Yeah. Mike T-Man. How you doing, my good friend? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you, Mike, for coming on, my good friend. Thank you, thank you. Atlanta, Georgia. How is Atlanta? How is everything in Atlanta? Hopefully you're doing well. PDS TV, hello. How you doing, sir? Welcome, welcome. Atlanta, Georgia in the house. My income is down 3 months so far, Don. No hope in sight. JG, I was praying for you, brother. I thought about that the other day on your live stream. When you're trying to sell those items as your sponsors, I was thinking to myself, your income has had to decrease considerably. And I am so sorry for that. I'm sorry for that. I really am. Mike T, man. Always know you can come right over here and hop right in the Blessing House. No worries. Anytime. Stay as long as you want. Want to stay 10 years? Stay 10 years. RR will take care of you. She asks about you all the time. I sure do. You sure do have live stream, Brent. My hat's off to you, my friend. I went to bed one time. You still got up. You're still on. I went to bed one time. Brent was on here in the Philippines. I woke up. He's still on. I think he did an all-nighter. And there's nothing wrong with that. And he does great streams. It's okay. I mean, you know what? Everybody goes on there and they talk and voice their opinion. It's a great thing. I do live stream because everyone can join at the same time, different time zones there. Exactly. Act like a bunch of junior high school. Jim and Rose, what a bunch of. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They get mad. I'm going to go there and then want to have a stream going and they're texting all my guys, come to my stream because I want more people. It's always something with all these things. But so I decided, I says, the best thing to do is not worry about it. I had a gentleman that told me this. It was probably last week before last. And he says, Tom, he says, just don't worry about it. Just do your thing. And I said, yeah, I do that. I do that. I said, what it is, people that get their feelings hurt, and my feelings get hurt because I can't go to everybody, you know, and I try to do the best I can, and I can't please everybody, you know, so it's really hard. I mean, Britt says, Tom, you don't come on my streams no more. Right, Britt? Steve D, it's about competition. Yeah. It's about competition. And they'll check each other out, and they'll make sure this guy's keeping up with this guy, and why is he on the stream, and why is he not on my stream? And so it does create some hassle there. And then people do get angry, and I don't want that to happen. Tom, tell them to cry river. I know. And most say, okay, Tom, we kind of just do our thing. Is that internet off on? No, it's still on. It's just no bars. But yeah, it makes it tough, you know. My team man, Tom, people have to realize when you succeed, we all do. We all have lives outside YouTube. Exactly. That's the thing. That's exactly right. There's a guy came on yesterday, texted me, said, I'm doing a live stream for 4 hours. Can you come on? And I said, well, okay, but I can't stay on 4 hours. I'm glad to come on. So I went on there. I've stayed about an hour, and I left. He got mad. I stayed 4 hours. So okay, whatever. Let him get mad. I understand. I said my let me know when certain live streams are on the videos, but it does go off to to look it up. Yeah, exactly. And it's a lot of times it has to do with the servers and things like that. Yeah, I don't think many can sit through a replay of 5-hour live stream. Exactly. Well, to live streams, you have to be informative to a certain extent, and you want people to pay your live streams after. That's the reason I said this long time ago. Brett even knows this. You have to be video-based, a video-based thing. And I'll have a lot of people that come on my streams that don't comment here, but they're up on the streams watching. And a lot of times it's just, people interested what I say, or just interested or not interested, or just competition keeping up. And so that's just, they just do that, it's okay. It's no worries. That's what life's about. Who cares, right? Didn't just stay the same. Exactly. Zoom is very hackable. Zoom, what they did was they put a new encryption on Zoom recently. Now, I say recently, like within the last month. So I don't know, and that's what I thought. Zoom is hackable, and that's the reason why I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything at all. I did get XSplit. I did pay $8 a month for it for 3 months, and so I have that available. I can't do it because I don't have this. Well, wow, that's crazy. A StreamYard was hacked. You have to be careful on the web. You do, yeah. It was hacked. It was it's browser based. Somebody hacked it, and then it's easy for people to. Man, anybody can do anything all the time. I thought my phone was hacked the other day, and come to find out, it had picked up some malware from a picture I downloaded for a live stream. All I did was edit, copy a picture, and there was malware attached to it. But I got it squared away. I delete all my live streams. What's reliable these days? I don't know. I really don't know what's reliable. I don't know if Zoom's reliable anymore, but they said they fixed it. StreamYard, they say, is reliable now. They fixed it. There are Busy Bee out there. There are Camerafis. There's many great live streaming companies. Another called Outbreak, Boxnet. There's many companies out there that you can actually use. There's a company that uses Boxnet with StreamYard. Boxnet with Zoom, and a Boxnet gives you availability whether you have 100 or 200, and you still use webinar aspects, and it just uses Boxnet as the servers. And so there's so many things you can do out there. I don't know what's reliable. I just do YouTube, and even that's, I don't know. This server shut down on this thing all the time. I don't know. I think Brett uses StreamYard. Everything is hackable. Don't use JG. Waiting on 8+ no cash. I loaded my unemployment debit card. 8 weeks out. Sorry, Kevin. Yeah, Kevin, that's horrible. Yeah, funds low. I'm sorry to hear that, Kevin. Hang in there, my friend. Charles Suck said, good morning, Mr. Charles. How you doing, my good friend? Any virus where you live? Up in northern Wisconsin? I guarantee none. Doug H, hello from Zamboanguita. How you doing? Good morning. Doug H, how you doing? Tom, did you see they're going to shut down U.S. immigration process centers and joint lack of funds? What? Yeah, I saw USCIS just opened up, so they're going to stop U.S. immigration processing centers. Unbelievable. So that would be USCIS. I just opened up. When was it? Last week, right? It sounded like pig and sandwich. Yeah, that's me singing. Sounds like a pig getting hit with a stick. That's exactly right. Makano Husby, the pandemic situation has no effect on my income since I get have my income from dividends, stocks. They pay me at 26 USD annually for taxes. Makano, high five to you, sir. And you know what? I can learn a lot from you. And I know you write code and you learn code. And you do that too. Good for you. Good for you. And your stocks, good for you. Jim and Rose, I actually saw a dairy bull. It was wondering where the cows were. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you for the chat, Gary T. Stay safe, stay healthy from that honey badger. God bless. Gary T, God bless you. God bless you, my good. Thank you, Gary T. Thank you so much for your support. Britt, take care, Gary T. There it is. Mike T, man, just put in USCIS government about USCIS. Thank you, Mike T. High five. Thank you. Well, in order to make that dividends, you must have over 2 million invested. Good on ya. Exactly. 1 to 2 million invested. Makoto, high five. High five. June 4th, reopening beginning June 4th, 2020. Certain U.S. field offices and asylum offices will resume. Non-emergency face-to-face to public application support centers resume services. Yeah, I received an email from USCIS said that there will be opening their offices, but I did not know. Some centers already open, right? Been open, but I don't know other than that. I didn't go in detail. I was going to do video on it. I said, man, so much work. It's a lot of work doing a video, because you upload, download. Down 1,800 points. Well, EFT call BPM pays out 3.3 in dividends. Tom, seriously, if you ever came on my stream again, it would be okay. I would always come on your stream. If I see you on, I'll come on them. I've learned that I have my guys that I go to. Everybody knows who they are, and I go to them and I'll support them. I just, I have so many that expect me to come on that are new. A lot of channels started off Tom and Ruth. A lot of channels started on Tom and Ruth, Philippine Adventures. I could name them, but they get upset. Now they get upset if I don't come on their streams. I mean, they started off my channel. Now I'm talking about they don't even come on. They hadn't been on in 6 or 8 months. And these people that started off of me haven't been on in 6 or 8 months, and they email me now and say, "Hey, can you come on my stream?" Well, where you been? You know how people are. More of the same, exactly. JG. Yesterday, I saw a news story that's the same thing about the postal service. Yeah. Darn it, James Smith, I saved on a cruise ship and airline stock 2 days ago. It's like when someone sends me a message, I subscribe to you, you subscribe to me. Exactly. And they do that. I get a lot of that. Can you do that? Can you do that? There are channels that I go to. There are channels that I subscribe to. I subscribe to some. Yesterday I was going through some, and I said, I don't even know who this person is. How did I get subscribed to it? But and it was somebody that I subscribed to because of information. I subscribed to a couple of guys yesterday for Zoom because they have great information out there. It's because you're such an interesting person, irrepressible presence. Exactly right. Hold your breath on that one. Right. I don't think so. How would you get your mail? JG, I haven't got mail in a week. I haven't got mail in months. Tom and Ruth, what I see when spying on your channel, I see you have more views than Ruth on screen with you. Just saying. Amen. I do. Yeah, Ruth thought that this should have worked this morning, and I agree with her. I was upset this morning. And of course, she had a phone call, and she's out with a phone call. And I think somebody else called, and I think somebody came to the gate. So I don't know. But yeah, you're right. I do. I have a lot more views than Ruth is here. You're right. I do. If people see Ruth sitting here, it goes from 1A to that. You're exactly right. Brett is saying StreamYard is more stable than YouTube. Okay, because you're going through their server. Have you had any problem with it? I'm scared to use it, man. I use Zoom and all the other ones, but I am so scared to use it. I had some friends got hacked on it, really bad, man. I mean, they get hacked the credit bureau. They have all the info anyway. Yeah. They StreamYard got hacked bad. I'm talking, it was horrible. I'm not even gonna go in detail. It's like my friends are like, Britt, I can tell stories, man. That's the reason I don't use StreamYard. So I'm very careful with that. I'd have to double, triple, quadruple, 5 check it, 10 check it, 13 check it before I use it. But it's a great program. I looked at it in the beginning. I looked at Streamlabs originally, but StreamYard is a great program. But you have to pay for it. Like anything else, it's great. You know, like Zoom, you got to pay for Zoom. Zoom gives you up to 100 participants up here on the screen, but you can have whatever down below. I heard the local news a while ago. A small city close to me got hacked with some kind of spy. They get messed up saying they had to pay $3. Oh man! Hit that like button. Thank you, thank you. Hit the like button. We have 87 thumbs up and 66 on. I write my own MT4 trading programs for Forex. Awesome. Hi, Charles. Tom, USCIS announced they're going to furlough 2/3 of the people and then add a 10% surcharge on all fees on July because the application had dropped off by 60. Ah, well, hello there, Mrs. Young. Oh, come on, careful, honey. Come over here and sit down for 5 minutes. Come say hi to everybody for 5 minutes. They were saying, they're saying we have a lot more people when you're on. Just come sit for 5 minutes and I close the stream. Say hi to everybody. Most drop off is in college kids get school visas. They're down over 85% in the skill and college budgets. Tom, if you get that bigger than me, you're blocked. Exactly. I will never get bigger than you because you're the biggest. You're the biggest, Britt. See, it's competition. No, I'm teasing with Britt. No problems, Tom. Yeah, I know. I know you teasing. Scooting to college here is giving Rose 1K bonus student. Why long they stay open doing that? Exactly. SF Bukaki. Good morning, Ruth.
Hello.
Ruth says hello. Hello, Ruth. Ow, ow. So she hits me with it. Ow. Hello, Ruth. Ruth and Tom. There she is, Mama. Look, it jumped up 20 people. You came on just now.
Nah.
Nah. All right. ASU lost about 64 citizens. Oh, guys, got to go to the dentist. You're always going to the dentist. I'm so sorry. Oh, I messed up my camera, didn't I? Oh, it's who's that ugly guy in that picture? So, oh my goodness.
I will plant my spring bed.
What are you Were you tripping on there, Precious?
Your laptop case.
Good luck, good luck, good luck. Laptop case, yeah. Daddy eye. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's gunning. Later, M. Jane, have good luck with your teeth. Sooner not good, eh?
Sulod means.
Oh, the problem with the chat is it has nothing to do with this. It's YouTube. They give the chat available to the ones that are bigger channels than me. So they give it to people like Britt because he has bigger channel and bigger things. So I'm not big enough yet. I know. I'm teasing Britt. Okay, let's see. JJ Fuzzy Bear in the Philippines. Take care, MJ. Do you guys need to have new crown teeth? Ooh, I know. Kevin, they're going to go mail delivered. You said I already pay the gas. Exactly. Well, we've been on 2 hours and 3 minutes. I want to thank everybody for coming on my stream today. And I want to thank everybody for spending their valuable time with me today. And I want to thank everybody for always coming on my stream. And thank you so much for this wonderful, wonderful day. I want to thank because 2 hours, 3 minutes is my limit. As you know, I did go 2 hours and 10 minutes the other day, though, or 30 minutes.
You have a problem with your camera?
Yeah, I moved it, and now it's still set in the same spot. I can't get it to move, and I'm ugly. And no, there we go. I just did it like that. I was showing the thing up there. That's even worse.
Daddy.
Yeah. Show my belly. JG, Ignat, later, Bill Pratt, Marlon, MJ, that's a Bukaki, Ron Bowden. I'm going to go cut my grass. Hold on. You 2 hours, you devil. Britt, I'm going to get, hold on. You know why I'm going? Well, out in that coffee. I got to have one more cup before I go outside so I can really sweat and drink coffee before I go, which is not a good thing. Scoot, thank you, thank you. Happy Sabbath to you, Chichi. Thank you so much. Mike T, thank you so much. Shalom. Davil Don, my good friend. Thank you, Pencil Thin Mustache. I'm actually going to put a pencil right here. I'm growing me a mustache. Thank you, Davil Don. MJ, S.F. Bukaki. Ron Bowden, have a good one, my good friend. Mark King. Mike T, man. Thank you, thank you. See you later. S.F. Bukaki, MJ, Mark King, JGBK, Kevin Nash, SF, Bell Pratt, Britt. Thank you, Britt, for coming. Mikado Hussaby, Marlon Music Channel. Another great channel, guys. JGBK, Bill Pratt. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Mikado, thank you, JG. Ronald Bowden. Judy Fisher, thank you for coming on today. Gary T, Kevin Nash, Mikado, Steve D, Bill Pratt, Britt in the Philippines again, Ronald Bowden, Kevin Nash. Thank you, guys. We really, RD Paid Store. I want to thank everybody for spending their valuable time with me today. Christian Martinson, whoop, whoop. Mr. B, thank you. Bill Pratt, thank you. Keith Richards, Tom Shipman. I feel ripped off, Tom Shipman. Thank you, guys. God bless everybody. Everybody have a great, fantastic day. I want to thank everybody for coming on. And thank you, guys. God bless. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.